Well guys, I would say welcome to day 3, but yeah, this is going to be a short video primarily because day 3 of the Festival of Speed ended up getting cancelled. Not by the organisers as such, but Mother Nature has decided not today, you not. What's happened is where we are at Goodwood, or Chichester, just outside Chichester is where we are. It's 50-mile-an-hour winds forecasted, and the Festival of Speed sent out emails to all the people who have booked tickets for the Saturday that the event would be cancelled. Primary reason is with those 50-mile-an-hour winds, a lot of the structures are all gazebos. They're literally just pop-up tents where all the exhibits and all the cars as well are stored. So and also, if you saw on some of the videos there while I was in the grandstands, there was a lot of people there, and they don't want one of those tents coming up and wiping out a whole crowd of them. So there's not going to be there's no action unfortunately today. Even though the sun's out, you can probably hear just outside the tent it's blowing a gale right now, and it's only just coming up for 9 o'clock in the morning as I'm filming this on the Saturday. The main thing that we're missing on the timetable is the shootout qualifying was supposed to take place today, and if the wind would stop that, the Sebastian Vettel balcony moment. So that's not taking place, and as you can see, I'd come dressed for the occasion, but it's one of those things. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen today. So all the stuff that I was going to have filmed for you today has now got to be filmed tomorrow with Sunday stuff. So this is going to be that's going to take up a lot of time of filming and everything. So yeah, unfortunately, sorry about that, guys. It is what it is. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. So I've now got a whole day of just lounging around and whatnot. I can probably I'll probably get a taxi into Chichester and have a look around there, see the local town, and I'll possibly have a wander up, because where our campsite is actually directly opposite where the last sector of the Goodwood race circuit is. So we can probably wander across there at some point later on this afternoon and have a look.
Benji.
They wouldn't let them initially, so we said, right, we're going to create a festival of speed, and that was 30 years ago, which of course we're celebrating this weekend, and there he is taking another run up this hill.
Microbus, and she just has
Four people firing guns. At the moment, that's one to see. Coming up with me. Practices are going to see a few of these. So, yeah, this weekend, you've been here this weekend, which is
big part, shall we say.
This car is actually a great but what the first world rally championship manufactured World Rally Championship. To me it really needed two names on the door, one of the driver, one of the coach, and Harry is heading up the hill now. We're going back into some of the rally cars now. Up the hill. The drift cars to tints on in orange defense from circulate those farther. Coming up the hill. Electric, still coming up the hill, and we're getting into much more modern machinery now as well. Yeah, and just to reiterate, we're celebrating 50 years World Rally Championship and how that. Now this is a car that
doing their job, but as you said, going to the track. But I think I don't think that some other issue there is that it's just instantly.
Ouch.
fantastic shootout that was. I'm going to do Christmas. Michael, you came in third there. It doesn't look like you left one track there. Oh yeah, we were trying. I mean, Travis was actually pretty impressive at the end there, but yeah, that's the first time I had hop just before the walls. I knew I was trying a couple of little bits of the ways, but yeah, really enjoying hammering that one. Fantastic day.
Yeah, right. A few holidays, we're going to go down here and have to reflect a little time Travis. I've never seen such commitment on the hill. You look at it, we get the knees, Travis.
If you look like a good player, circle players, and like, this is going to be the biggest off ever in Goodwood Hill. I just want to thank all the guys at the Muscle Stars. This is so much fun to be here, so many legends. Players out, finish up, definitely one of the guys at the Mercury is phenomenal. But to be up here in the game, to be back, as well, the opportunity, we take it all we have.
And Robin, congratulations, that was an absolutely fantastic ride. 45.34, you must realise.
Absolutely, that's really quite sweet, because I did not expect that, as I said, here in Goodwood. I have to say, first of all, an amazing one from Travis as well. I was like, it's lovely to watch that. The car podium is, absolutely stunning. Congratulations, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to the guys who are actually able that guy, the honor to drive it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Fantastic effort, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so guys, you were just saw. I only caught the end of the hill climb because all the stuff I wanted to look at on the Saturday, I had to do on the Sunday because with Saturday being shut and everything. But just caught the end of the hill climb in the grandstands here just before Morecambe, and you can see all the different variations and all the different cars that took part. You had the sports cars. A couple of F1 cars from the 90s and 80s there, the Mark 1 Jag you can see in front of you, 956 Porsche 956 as well. All these, it's great seeing all these different cars taking part. Look, Mini V12 XJS, a Mini, a next gen NASCAR there, the 2022 NASCAR, 4 Capri, Mark 4, and then you got you see Porsche 935, Boss 352 Mustang just behind it, and the Escort Cosworth World Rally car as well. It's just such it's such a unique event, the hill climb, because you get to see sometimes in certain conditions. Because when it was wet on Friday during the qualifying, or the practice runs, I should say, the rally cars were actually the fastest things up there. It was the Ford Puma rally car that had the fastest time at that junction. But you get to see all these different things, like all the older pre-war cars, and there you can see Travis Pastrana's second place car, the McMurtry, went on a demo run, the Beast of Turin, and this, the eventual winner there, the McLaren Solus GT. Absolutely manic car. And then we got Vettel on his final run coming up the hill, and then his one coming back down the hill in Senna's MP48 for his trip to the Goodwood house to give his speech. I'll leave the picture of the video in of his walk up to the house, because it took him a while to get up there. He was probably one of the most popular people there. It was so difficult to get anywhere near him for a picture or an autograph, and it was just great to see him there, just enjoying himself this time. He had obviously he owns both Nigel Mansell's FW14B Williams, and obviously this McLaren MP48 that Senna drove in 1993, and both of these were running on sustainable fuels. You'll see as he drove past in the McLaren, it was his movement race without trace. Now the theory behind what he's trying to do behind that is, with the sustainable fuels, is obviously, like I said, race without a trace, leaving no emissions behind, so people can still enjoy these old racing cars. And the fact that he's got these early 90s F1 cars to work on it shows that it's going in the right direction for him, and I really hope it succeeds. So I'm going to let this play out with the music. I'm going to let this play out with Sebastian walking up to the crowd, and as you can see, it was just so packed. The minute he got onto the driveway of the house, just completely swarmed left and right. It was such a popular addition to Goodwood this year, along with various other people. Some of them I managed to get to see, some I didn't, but the ones you had Mika Hakkinen there as well. You got guys like Rennie Arnoux, sports car drivers like Derek Bell and that, and the MotoGP legends as well. They had Casey Stoner and Mick Doohan here riding their bikes along with Kenny Roberts Jr. and Kevin Schwantz. So there's no shortage of star power when they come here, but this was the man that everyone came to see, Sebastian Vettel, full-time F1 world champion. And what we never got to see during his Red Bull days, he's just a very, very likeable and popular person in general. He was just nice to see him here without the pressures of racing and whatnot, and just being himself, doing what he wants to do, and looking towards the future of motor racing in general with his movement, Race Without a Trace, and with two very iconic cars as well to drill the point across. Senna's McLaren and Mansell's Red 5 World Championship winning Williams. So it's looking good. And the fact that it's got a big name behind the sustainable fuels as well, rather than the electric route, is obviously a big help as well. So we're going to cut away now, guys, to the last few static cars on display in the paddock area. And here we are, guys. That, at the finish line, is the end of the Festival of Speed. It's been a brilliant weekend, aside from Saturday where we had the closure due to the high winds. But it's one of those that's one of those things. For example, you were sitting earlier in the video as we walked past the off-road tents that the gazebo, sorry, they took all the sheeting off and just left the framework up, because obviously with those big old sheets across the gazebo, it acts like a parachute, just catches the wind so badly. So those are like racing vehicles that cost hundreds of thousands of pounds to build. So they don't want to have any repair bills from what is essentially a showcase event. But yeah, it's been overall, the experience around Goodwood has been absolutely fantastic. We're just walking up towards the exit near the Forest Rally stage now. Head back to our campsite for the last night there, and then pack up early in the morning before we head off. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on this experience. This is my first time at Goodwood. I've really enjoyed it here this weekend. My dad, not so much, bless him. He wasn't. He had a few prangs during the weekend where he ended up hurting himself, so he wasn't able to enjoy it as much as me. So for now, guys, if you did enjoy the Festival of Speed weekend, do leave a like and share this video around. It really helps. Leave a comment on your favourite moment of the weekend, whether watching here or on the Goodwood live stream. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of those videos. I'm David Claydon of KZR Racing, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
I've got my feet in the mud and you don't realize how with a walk down the alley you got me twice. Caught my eye, caught my hunger, and I'm caught in half. And now I'm stuck in the mud till you realize. Oh, I can see the bright from the sky in the morning light, light from